My little Pegasus. Chivalry is magic. I told you things were going to start getting muy caliente, and just like the Durthu campaign I did yesterday, we are changing things up with Cassyon of Parravon, who just landed on the eastern coast of Lustria on turn 22. Well, I say landed, that's not really true. We started here because there's another mod outside the randomized star position mod where you can pick where you begin your campaign, and I decided to start in Floating Pyramid because I'd be next to the Blue Viper tribe and be against a bunch of Greenskins and kill them, get a bunch of chivalry, and be in a great situation. Well, I didn't realize that because of Lustria, she essentially makes all the vampiric corruption in your provinces turn it into vampire rebels and not greenskin rebels. So I farmed a lot. I farmed for about 20 turns, just killing random stacks that appeared, but none of them were greenskins, so we didn't get our chivalry as high as it normally would have gone, or our XP, because if you look at the skill tree here, one of the first things you get when you get that Green Tide Decree is that double experience when you're fighting against greenskins. I was hoping to kind of emulate that. It didn't work out so well, but it still worked out pretty well because we have a bunch of pretty heavily leveled lords. I mean, level 6, level 8 on turn 22, it's certainly not bad. So, kind of a weird dynamic going on. We're actually fighting a war on two fronts right now. I just confederated Bordeleaux. Alberic is hanging out all the way on the western coast of Bretonnia, as you would expect, and I confederated him about the worst goddamn time imaginable, because Durthu, a very angry rage monster, has appeared on my front doorstep, and I don't think he wants me to be moving eastwards anytime soon. His plan is to wipe me off the continent, and he might just do that because he's sieging, well, one of the most important cities in all of Bretonnia. So Alberic has his hands full here. I didn't realize this was a situation over in Bretonnia, and as soon as I confederated, I was like, oh shit, here we go again. So what we're gonna do, I think, is fight a battle against Durthu and get him off my front lawn, which would be nice, because once we do that, we might be able to go on the offensive. Obviously, we do have some upkeep issues after the Confederation. We can deal with that if the time comes. The idea is to be able to expand a bit, take Aquitaine, maybe build up some farms, get some nice income coming my way so I don't have to worry about disbanding any of my troops. We are over the peasant cap at the moment, but we don't have any farms built, so it's not really a big deal. The Wood Elves are really pissed off at me, and in fact, Parravon starts at war with every single Wood Elf subfaction. So that's why Durthu is already stopping towards my front doorstep. He's really pissed off. Now, Cassyon of Parravon, he is the Margrave of Parravon. He is the youngest duke in all of Bretonnia, and he's a really swell dude. Like, everybody loves him, but he's kind of one of those guys who rolls around just killing monsters and doesn't care too much about actually, you know, ruling his realm. He's all about Pegasus Knights, so he gets some cool stuff. Casualty replenishment rate plus 20% for all Pegasus Knights, Royal Pegasus Knights, and Royal Hippogriff Knights. And he starts his playthrough with Royal Pegs and with regular Pegs. That's pretty dope. As you can see, they've earned some experience in our early days. So I think we're going to attack Monument of the Moon, wipe out Lustria, excuse me, get rid of all this vampiric corruption. And once we've done that, then, you know, we might be in a good shape to start expanding in Lustria and slaying some lizardmen and monsters, which is what Cassyon is pretty good at doing. Now, if you're wondering why I already have 4 or 5 lords on turn 22, it's because Bretonnia, I believe, is the only faction in the game that doesn't suffer from upkeep increases and supply lines. So I don't have to spend that exorbitant amount when I get my 3rd, 4th, or 5th army. All I have to worry about is the actual upkeep for the lord themselves. And there's one additional benefit for Cassyon that I haven't mentioned yet. It's that every single lord that he recruits starts with a Pegasus. Again, the Pegasus Eries of Parravon are what make them special. They're housed in the mountains over on the eastern side of Bretonnia, and it's all about the aerial dominance with the subfaction, and that black and yellow, that New Orleans, that Pittsburgh color scheme. It looks pretty sexy. So we're gonna go back over and fight this battle against Durthu and kill him if we can. Honestly, not the biggest deal in the world if we lose Bordeleaux here. I would like to keep it, but this is a very expensive army. We'll see how the battle goes. I definitely want to recruit Lou into my cause. I want to recruit all the lords, but the actual holdings in Bretonnia, maybe not the most important thing in the world. I wouldn't mind having a completely fresh start. in Lustria. I just ended up confederating Bordeleaux at the wrong time. Maybe it'll be the right time, because we're going to be able to fight some pretty cool battles.
Slay them.
So, his army is a bunch of Great Eagles with really high melee attack, and they're all chevron like crazy. I don't know why on turn 22 his entire army is silver chev. It seems a little bit ridiculous, but to be fair, Albrecht's are too. Holy crap. Yeah, I just realized Knights of the Realm are already silver chevron. So, I wouldn't say this army is incredible for dealing with the Wood Elves one, because it's a bunch of single entity spam, which is a problem. If it was archers and stuff, I'd be very happy with how this is going. And I don't have fire arrows, just pox arrows, which would... I really wish I had fire arrows. It would make Durthu pretty sad. But, yeah, I think with focus fire from 6 of those, we might be able to bring him down, hopefully, decently quick, before he tear routes my entire battle line. And then the Knights of the Realm can... I don't know. I actually don't know how they'll do with the Great Eagles. We'll see in a second. Alright, so Albrecht and that Trident of Manon are going to be my Great Eagle killers here. They're going to try to sweep into the back line and kill off the archers. Knights of the Realm and Albrecht himself should be able to see them off. I do recognize this map. You've probably seen this one a bunch on multiplayer channels in the past. It's Longui. Very common multiplayer map. One of the most common tournament maps probably in all of Total War Warhammer 2. And we're going to be deploying over the left side just in the open, and hope that the Great Eagles get a little bit overzealous and overextend my way. Now, the Treekin are going to be hard to bring down, for sure. Wild Riders, I'm not super worried about. Do I have a mount on my... No, he's on foot. Okay. Well, we've got options here for dealing with Wild Riders, because Knights of the Realm, I believe, with their silver chevs, should be able to just take them in a 1v1 fight and win. It would have hurt, but I think they just win. Palasmar is dead even. Yeah, I think we're fine, honestly. Let's see. Might eat my words here in a second, but my idea here is to get these Great Eagles to just swoop right into this box and then just surround them. Just swarm them and send them to meet their maker. We got Way Watchers already opening fire, which is going to hurt. We gotta get aggressive here, I think. Yeah, we gotta move up. And let's get you Knights of the Realm out on this side. Paladin, move forward. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. Bait those Wild Riders in. We can just... you know you want to. You know you want to come. Durthu's a little bit close there, but I think we can actually take that. Yeah, let's do it. Now I'm getting shot by the Way Watchers, so these need to fire at them for now, actually. Just get rid of the Way Watchers completely. Have you skirt around the flank. Oh, we destroy those Wild Riders. Oh my lord. Perfect. Alright, here. Okay. We don't want to overcommit here, because the Great Eagles are going to swoop in now. Yep. Yep. Go for Albrecht. You know you want to fight Albrecht. We're going to pop Heroic Killing Blow. And you guys should probably start moving up. Alright. So we finished them off quickly. And we're going to get a charge into the Watchers. But of course our infantry is getting absolutely brutalized. So let's pull back the archers right now. Got a full surround off on all those single entities. Make you your own control group. There's a nice flock of doom from Durthu. No, do not kill the Dryad. I don't care about that. Kill the Way Watchers. Get the infantry in there.
Orders, my lord, for my liege, for the king. Clear out. Yes.
Let's just give Durthu a wide berth for now.
Clear out.
And fire into that Great Eagle. Yeah, our infantry got murdered. Not surprising. The Way Watchers are dead. And with that, almost immediately balance board swings in my favor. I'm surprised the Great Eagles really aren't trying to dive bomb my peasant archers. Normally that's exactly what they go for. Yeah, they're gonna die over there. And I think the archers need to start shooting at Durthu if they can. Get rid of some of the Treekin. And then as soon as Durthu comes around that house, we'll start shooting at him. Yeah, they're getting murdered.
For the lady! Swiftly!
There's not actually a whole lot our cavalry can do at this point. I guess we could try to sandwich this, but we're just not gonna do a whole lot of damage, I don't think. All right, here comes Durthu and the Dryads. That's actually probably where our cav should go to deal with those Dryads. Nice charge, but really not gonna do a whole lot of damage. Let's get Albric and the Grail Paladin together. Oh no, we're trying to pull them through. That's not gonna work. Remember these Dryads. Archers can kill that Great Eagle. Keep you guys in reserve. Nice. Nice!
Arrows ready. Fill them with holes. Take the ground!
Now the big question is how to kill Durthu. Let's probably get Albric and the Paladin on top of him and shoot him to death. But again, I think we're going to avoid him for as long as possible. Because he's just going to straight up murderize all my stuff. Okay. Let's just shoot him now. Everything else is drowning. We do need something to pin him in place, though. If he's stomping around, our archers aren't very accurate. Yeah, not bad damage. Not amazing. Would be a lot better if we had fire arrows. But I'll take it. Here we go. Yeah, walk in a straight line, my dude. Perfect. Okay. Kill the Great Eagles, and then I think we got this. Yeah, army losses. Now let's run him down so we don't have to worry about him in the next battle.
Fight for Bretonnia.
And for now, our front doorstep is clear. But something tells me if Argwylon marched all the way to Bretonnia to deal with me, then there's probably more Wood Elf armies on the way, which means Talsin, which means Wardrioth, which means all the other sub-factions. Could be a problem.
Boundless valor!
And our life has been made a hell of a lot easier against Durthu and the Wood Elves because we just killed him. So we get flaming attacks whenever we fight against the Azrai now. That's pretty juicy. Let's finish off this army, and then if we can, push on to Aquitaine. Actually, that's not the worst thing to lose that unit. We're still over the peasant count. And we've got a lot of chivalry, honestly, and we're going to be fighting a ton of battles. Like, we're almost at 400 chivalry already. So, absorbing some money for my troubles is probably not the worst idea. We move to Aquitaine now and take that?
Do you know who I
think we do.
Death to the enemy!
Yeah, it's gonna make me fight it. It was a very winnable battle. Oh, wow. Oh, dude, you're right. We're playing Mixu's Lord mods. I was like, there's a Briar Maven named Drycha? Yes, indeed. This is Mixu's Lord mod, so she is actually her own lord. God, I love this mod so much. It adds like 50 legendary lords to a bunch of sub-factions for the game. So, we gotta deal with the Briar Maven of Woe now. Great Eagles, 2 Hawk Riders, Garrison. Very, very winnable battle. And the question is there something waiting behind it to kill me on the next turn? And we'll find out soon enough. Damn. That's hot. Muy caliente. Wowzers. Bretonians, there's some lookers, man. Very cool. Okay. Game plan. Let the Wood Elves hang themselves. Let them send their flyers in. Let my Knights of the Realm munch them up as they land. And, Albric, well, we're attacking them. I think we actually have to head their way. I should have the range advantage. But if they're hanging out in the woods, maybe not. I've got Fireball now. Oh, okay, let's, you know what? Sure. Might as well. Now in 3K, I'm pretty sure they fixed this. I bet you in Warhammer 3 this won't be a thing. Yeah, I mean, I might as well do it till they're out of ammo, right? At this point. We're committed. Oh, took a volley there. Man, these Azrai are some stupid idiots, man. Tree-hugging hippies. Never read a book. Maybe don't waste all your ammo on the Lord who's running around in circles, who's dodging all your shots. Alright, well that just helped me a lot. Okay. Let's move it on. And we're gonna have the Knights of the Realm move out to the right flank and left. And try to get them out of these trees, because my peasant bowmen are going to be even more useless than normal if I can't bait them out here. Yeah, you can see the bounce bar shifted towards me, like, immediately after I wasted all those shots. They still don't want to come out. They will. They will. I think we shoot those Hawk Riders, actually. I think that'll get them moving towards me.
Ready!
There we go.
Infantry! Squires!
Now, are they committed? Is the question.
Peasant bowman!
Yeah, they're coming. Okay. Albric and the Knights, you guys get together.
I am with you.
We fight
Leave you
for
in.
Bretonnia!
Ah.
Knights of the Realm!
Death to the enemy. Battle ready.
Oh, that feels good. Okay, they're gonna commit.
Fighter!
We run. We run.
Swiftly.
Peasant bowman! Fire!
I don't want to shoot at the single entities. I don't think that'll actually help me much.
Immediately.
I think we're gonna get all you guys together.
Like it!
Oh wow,
Swiftly.
that Great Eagle is on my
Hunt
ass.
them down.
Kill it.
For the king! Orders, my lord!
Honor before glory.
Mr. Frodo, the Eagles are coming. Eagles are dying. Lord of the Rings would have been a very different trilogy
Knights of the Realm.
if the Eagles didn't. Well, actually, Hobbit would too. That whole universe would be very different if the Eagles weren't as useful as they were.
Quickly, lads!
Defenders of the realm.
Here, they don't seem very useful. They seem like they're just dying. They're just feeding me kills.
Hastily.
Okay, good stuff.
Bowman!
Kill those Hawk Riders.
Quick now!
That Squire's gonna have to get stuck in here too. Cav, let's go.
Cut them down.
Well, I can't really cycle charge the Great Eagles. I kind of just have to pile in on them.
Smite them.
Albric is the real game changer in these fights, though.
Orders
Yeah, it's working.
to war.
It's working.
Knights of the Realm.
Yeah, if there's another army behind us, though, I'm gonna die. Like, there's no two ways about it. It might get real bad. Great Eagles are dead.
Brave knights.
Perfect. Kill the other one.
For Bretonnia. Glory.
Now let's pull back here and see if we get a fireball into Drycha.
I honor my
Ow,
foe.
ow, ow. They're coming.
At speed. Moving a base. Hold
Strong
steady.
guard mode to get you out of that fight a little bit quicker.
Heroes of Bretonnia. Ready to fire.
Let's kill the Hawk Riders.
Knights of the Realm. Charge.
YOLO! Actually, not a very impressive charge.
At once. Immediately. Take
One
the
more
ground.
time should do it, I think.
With haste.
And then we gotta deal with Drycha herself, which will be
We obey.
a little bit more annoying.
Aye.
Shoot the Dryads.
Swiftly. Attack.
You go right for Drycha.
Ready.
We got Heroic Killing Blow up. We can take her right now.
God help us!
Honor awaits.
Can we stop firing?
No!
That should be master out real soon. Once we get a couple hits on Drycha. Let's fireball her first.
Battle calls.
That did like no damage.
Lady.
Defenders of the realm!
Feedling foe. Yeah, there we go. Sweet. Okay.
Ready to loose.
So that's taken care of. Back to Athelorn, you douches. But there are going to be more armies coming. It's a very tenuous grasp we actually have in Bretonnia. That'll be fixed easily when we confederate again, which of course is automatic. But
Immediately! Trap
I don't know.
them!
At speed.
I feel like if Musillon goes on me right now, I just die.
Bretonnia.
We're not at war with them at the moment, but they could declare at any point. They're one province over, so they probably will. Aquitaine is under our control. Heroic victory. I will take it. And we could probably build some farms here. Massif or Cal. Greenskins are probably going to be leaving that real soon. Drycha, what does that give me? Ambush success chance. I don't care.
Blessings.
Ambushing as a chivalric knight of the lady? That is obscene. I would never dream of such a thing. We have a bunch of Knights of the Realm in this army. Aspiring Knights. No. Champions of Bordeleaux. Yeah. Yeah. I think we'll take that. I think we'll take that. We'll get one in Inspiring Presence and then one in Glorfiniel's Progeny. Pretty thematic when you've got the golden Pegasi of Parravon flying overhead. Glorfiniel. He is the lord of all Pegasi and has been my friend through many dangers.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
So let's get some economy going. Level that up. Musillon, could you not move on me and murder me? Now, we are using Mixu's Musillon as well. I think there's something to be said for doing a Musillon campaign. It's an entire new sub-faction that has its own roster, own units, like the Black Grail Knight. But they're an issue, because they're right on my borders. They're actually not spreading vampiric corruption to this spot, which is cool. Take a look at our technology. We're working on the Lords of Athelorn, because I don't want to be at war with the Wood Elves right now. I really don't. I'm going to try to sue for peace at some point. Maybe they'll actually be amenable to that next turn. We'll take a look. I would much rather focus on my war in Lustria. But yeah, this looks like it's stabilized a bit. Casualty replenishment is so bad for Bretonnia. I cannot wait till that gets fixed at some point. I don't think they ever did. So yeah, I can't attack Monument of the Moon. Wow, Monument of the Moon this turn. Can I?
Protector of the realm.
I don't know if I should let that vampiric army get a bit more out of control to stabilize public order or just murder them. There's the garrison. Decent. Okay, we'll hold on. We'll wait a bit. And we got a commandment. Growth is pretty good. Let's take a look what my enemies do. Yeah. Oh, they just came right out. Only attacking Cassyon. Yeah, because the other guy's on boat right now, so he can't reinforce. Okay. Well, we gotta fight against the Vampire Coast in Lustria. I think our Pegasus Knights should feast this day. My little Pegasus. Chivalry is magic. Glorfiniel's Progeny is out in force today. And this is one of the things I love about playing new sub-factions that give you a new twist on a flavor of race you already know well. Bretonnia, I'm not typically going to be recruiting a ton of Pegasus units, honestly. It's not usually the recruitment you go for. You go for the Knights of the Realm, maybe, and then you go Questing Knights, Grail Knights, and then when you get to late game, just spam Royal Hippogriff Knights. And yeah, we'll be spamming some of those come late game for this playthrough, if we get there, but I mean, until that point, I think there's a lot to be said for Royal Pegasus Knights and regular Pegasus Knights as well. Pretty cool units. and it makes you play a different way. It doesn't force you to play that way, but I like any of the sub-factions that kind of nudge you in that direction. That's what's happening here, especially because we're starting with 3 units of them in his army, and all his lords, when you recruit them, also start with Pegasi. So I think that's pretty dope. Cassyon himself, well, he's kind of a beast. 64 melee attack, 66 melee defense, 100 charge bonus, and that will only rise into the stratosphere as we go through his skill tree. I think you can pretty easily get him to a 140 charge bonus, which is awesome. And the dude has the ladies champion buff. He has regen. It will be incredibly useful. So what we're going to try to do here, I think, because all of our flyers have Vanguard, including Cassyon himself, we're going to spread the field a bit, get the Knights Errant out on each flank, and try to bait those scurvy dogs away from the main force. If we can, got to get rid of the deck droppers as well. And the handguns are probably the biggest threat, but the scurvy dogs are a bit of an issue for Pegasus Knights as well, because they can pin you. And even though these are veteran silver and gold chevron Pegasus Knights, they are pretty fragile. I think these guys only have like 36 melee defense. The regular winged Pegasi have, I guess that's a little bit redundant, but I still like saying winged Pegasus, winged Pegasi. They only have 31. Yeah, 36 and 31. So that's a bit scary. If they get caught out there, they can die pretty quick. So I'm gonna see if they can chase me out a little bit. What we could probably do is get a quick strike on them.
Honor before glory.
Awaiting order.
And we'll have the yeoman fire at the gunnery mob. Alright, here we go. This is what I want, actually. We're gonna come back here. I want these scurvy dogs to attack me. Kill those deck droppers if we can. Okay, pull out of range for sure. And they do have that physical resistance, which is nice. What's not nice is Spirit Leech, which is really actually brutal against Pegasus Knights, so I think we've actually kind of got to get moving here pretty quick. Look at how much damage that does. That's going to kill 1 or 2... Yeah, it kills 2 models just immediately. Tell me he doesn't have 2. Okay, he doesn't have 2. Lord. Get very unpleasant. That's a handgun volley, too. Alright, let's get going. So that hurts, but to get rid of the scurvy dogs, to say that's worth it. Alright, but you have to die. You have to die, though. Other Spirit Leech is hurting a lot. I don't know why you can't kill deck droppers. I don't know why you didn't get a charge bonus off. We haven't taken much damage yet. It's actually fine for now, but let's go kill him. Physical resistance is helping a ton. Okay, pull away. Force those handguns out of position. It's actually not been a great start, but it's not been catastrophic. A view charge there. Get back, get back, right. There's a bloody boy coming. Alright, good. Okay, it hurt, but not too bad. Got a charge there. Get a clean charge into the gunnery mob after we kill the scurvy dogs. Remake those control groups and... Alright, here we go. Ooh, we got lucky there. Bloated corpse hit the edge of the unit and not the fronts. Cassyon? Actually, you are just going to land in the middle of their army and go kill it. Let the yeoman come behind. Kill these scurvy dogs. Cool. Scurvy dogs should crumble out of existence now. And we're going to come in for a charge on the flank. Cassyon, what you got for me, baby? Nice charge. Stay away from the... Why is it not updating? Did I pin this? That's really weird. Pretty sure you can kill that Vampire Fleet Admiral, my guy. Alright, well, it's actually hurting, so we're gonna stop. Yeah, that Cassyon. I want to stay away from the Death Guard. If I can stay away from them, we're good.
Moving a base. At once. We are ready.
Land in the back line, kill the gunnery mob before they do too much more damage to my flyers.
Moving apace.
Kill the vampire fleet captain. And you guys can get rid of some of the deckhands.
Right. Four knights. Cut them down.
Orders. Disbanding group.
Knights errants. Attack. Hastily.
Pegasus Knights.
Knights errants. Take the ground.
Gotta keep that cycle charging going.
Show us the foe.
Noble and pious.
Cassyon's been regenning this whole time. The vampire fleet admiral's coming back, so time to take off again. Gunnery mob are dead.
Immediately. Honor before glory. Glory calls.
One more charge there. Okay, you never left.
Hold
Sweet.
steady. Immediately.
And this is the problem that Pegasus Knights run into.
Hastily.
And the thing that I really hate about the unit, as much fun as they are, and they are a lot of fun, is that they get stuck a lot, and they are too fragile to be getting stuck as often as they do.
At speed.
At once.
Yes.
Yeah, they got butchered.
Swiftly. We serve the lady. Ready for
But I think
battle.
we still got this.
I am with
Still a
you.
full unit of handguns
All
left.
knights. Ready for battle. Pegasus Knights. At
Is there
once.
still someone stuck in there? My lord.
Withdraw.
Yeah, the halberds are the biggest issue right now.
Battle ready.
Once everything else is dead, easy to deal with, but we gotta force them to spread out.
Show us the foe.
This charge should hopefully finish them off real quick. And then, yeah, okay, come on. We'll probably recharge that now. Get out.
Immediately. Full tilt.
For duty.
Bound by honor. With haste. Post haste. Pegasus Knights. Hastily. Drive them down.
At once. Bound by honor.
Okay, zombies are about to die. Good stuff. And once these guys are isolated, you know what? Let's actually ignore them completely if we can. Just kill the lords and heroes.
Hastily.
Yeah.
For honor.
Yeah, you want to come kill these guys, right? Come kill them. Yeah.
At once.
That's all we need. We just need them not fighting.
Noble knights. Glory calls. I honor my vow. Knights errant.
Perfect.
Take the ground. Post haste. Swiftly. Hastily. Take the ground.
Well, there has been a gunnery wight firing at me the entire time, which is not super great for the health of my Knights Errants. And that is exactly what I don't want from you. Do not get anywhere near those depth guard.
For the king.
There we go. Perfect.
Pegasus Knights.
Yeah.
For the lady.
Yeah. Oh, murdering them.
Pegasus
Nice.
Knights. Fight for your lord. Attack. At speed.
Let's take advantage of that charge one more time, and that should seal the
Moving
deal.
a base.
Yeah, I don't know.
Full tilt.
Pegasus Knights they're really fun,
Pegasus Knights.
but they are so fragile, man. Like, we're fighting zombies right now. To be fair, they have some Death Guard too, who have gotten a lot of kills.
We
I had some units get stuck in there, which was not ideal.
smite them. Trample them.
Well, the gunnery wight is isolated. Let's kill him first. Actually, no.
Slay
I think
them.
we can strike at the Lord.
Post haste. Bring them to ruin.
Human archers.
Knights errant.
Mounted and ready.
Wow. Pegasus Knights, you guys are gonna make me regret talking you up at the start of this battle.
Knights! Honor awaits!
Watching them fight is a little bit frustrating. There we go, the full surround off finally.
Lord of Bretonnia! For Bretonnia!
Kill him. Okay. Now go kill the gunnery white, that should be it. Warning, you have to fight the Death Guard if all goes well here. Yep. Woo! That was harder than I thought it was going to be. See, what happened was that my Royal Pegasus Knights, when they charged the handguns, and you saw the animations on the charge, they can be a little bit weird. They'll get carried really far through the enemy formation, and essentially my Royal Pegs got stuck right in the middle of a bunch of Death Guard with halberds, which I didn't notice until a little bit later. And it's obviously not the unit I charged, but they went too far through. And they ended up doing okay. I mean, 125 kills, not bad. Just fragile. Very fragile. So gotta be on top of your micro with them for sure. So we're now at 428 Chivalry, which means we should be able to summon the Green Knight now, I believe. We take the money. We got so much Chivalry right now. Like I said, my little Pegasus, Chivalry is magic. Let's take some money, whatever. Pretty soon here, I believe we should be able to confederate Artois. I don't know if I'll go for that right away. We'll see. I could use another army near Bordeleaux to help out Albrecht for sure. First things first, I gotta see if the Wood Elves, if I can sue them for peace, because I really don't want to be at war with them right now. You're recruited at Floating Pyramid. Paladin. That's not Floating Pyramid. Not at all. Okay. So Bordeleaux seems to be safe for now. Got an okay garrison. A little bit beat up.
My strength and wisdom are
We are not ready to move on my C4 kill and probably will not be for a couple more turns. What else? Stop treading on my lawn.
Protector of the oak.
So Argwylon, I bet I can sue for peace with that. Yeah. Can I get money for it? Bretonnia. Not really a great way to offer up diplomacy there, Durthu. Payments. You pay me. Aha! Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. Good doing business with you. Now, does that mean...
My hounds will gorge themselves upon
So we got that
your
50
flesh.
bonus on diplomacy from that tech, but it'll be a few turns before they're amenable to peace, I guess. Hopefully they don't try to attack in the meantime. I think we can defend against it if they do, depending on what they have, but what can we recruit? I don't really want to be recruiting a whole lot right now, to be honest. We're already in the red. I am at war with the Pirates of Sartosa. I don't know why they declared war on me, to be honest. They must have been friends with Lustria or something. Can upgrade. That's expensive. Ugh.
protector of the realm. Striking out.
Blessings of the lady be upon you.
Oh man, we can sack that for so much money? Be minus 30 chivalry. It's not even a good settlement, but... look.
Armored in faith.
We do need to start expanding our holdings here in Lustria.
Yes.
So you need some more dudes. For sure. I think the best thing for me to do right now... It's a pretty useless building. We don't have any farms here. I think we need to get some
My
more
strength and
units
wisdom
in
are
Cassyon's army, and then get rid of all this vampiric corruption. So I think I do need to upgrade this in floating pyramid and start building some anti-corruption buildings just to get that all under control. And we can summon the Green Knight, which is dope. So let's take a look at Cassion's skill tree real quick. He has some cool stuff, man. So you can dismount the character with Virtue of Empathy, which is a really nice nod to the lore. Obviously, as a Bretonnian lord or hero on the tabletop, you can pick from a bunch of different virtues, each with their own special effects. That's been carried over pretty nicely. I don't believe this is possible in the base game, but in Mixu's Lord mods with Cassyon, it very much is. You can dismount the character. We're not going to be going for that. We're going to keep him on that Pegasus for sure. But yeah, his unique skill tree here. Young and Restless. Yeah, look at that. Increase the charge bonus and speed. That's crazy. Sky Masters. Melee defense. We want that ASAP. I don't care about Yeoman. That's for a bunch of nerds. Wherever you may wander. Nice. And Defender of Parravon. Income from trade. Growth for all provinces. And Vanguard for the entire army. Okay. For now, we've got a focus on... Well, there's this too. Man, it's really not that good. I'd much rather it be like a melee attack or melee defense buff for them. Go for Glorfiniel's Progeny. So this is a situation where the Green Knight mechanic needs some work. I should be able to pinpoint exactly where I want Gilles Le Breton, the Uniter, to spawn. I want him to be in Aquitaine to help out my boy, the Duke of Bordeleaux, kick back this army, and then move on Massif or Cal. But if I summon him right now, he's going to go all the way down to the Duke of Parravon down here, which is not great. Now, I am moving to this Sea Corps because I want to fight a battle that gives me a lot of money. If I can make like a 20 or 30,000 income from winning that, that'd be dope. Occasionally it'll drop that. Don't know that I'll get it, but need some money because the upkeep is still kind of an issue. These lords are still going to move out pretty soon. In fact, what we might do is move on Temple of Kara after and go to war with the Hunts Marshal's expedition. It might not be the worst idea, but the first thing I want to do is see what happens. You know what? Should I just summon the Green Knight? I know it won't spawn here. It won't spawn in Aquitaine. We're not going to summon it yet. You only get 25 turns, which is a lot, but I'd rather summon it when I know for sure I'll need it. I am curious what Massif or Cal is going to do here. Looks like the Hunts Marshal's expedition actually has 2 armies in Temple of Kara. So we're going to have to be careful with that fight for sure. Nobody cares what you guys are doing, you nerds. I want to see where those Greenskins go. Alright, Skull Smashers are coming for me. They're coming for blood. Okay. Well, we're using GCCM. Actually might not help me, because that's a lot of big guns, and I can't psychocharge them very well in the city. Yeah, fighting in the city might not actually be useful here. It might not be good. And Aquitaine does have its own custom settlement, so we'll see. It might end up punishing me a bit. Might have accidentally disabled GCCM. I'll have to go check that after this campaign part, but we're not fighting on a settlement battle, which in this case is probably a good thing. There's no custom map for me to defend with choke points where my cavalry couldn't do anything. It's going to be easier to take this one on the open plain, I think. I must say I appreciate the aggression of the Orcs of Massif or Cal, coming all this way just to die, but it's better than the alternative of having to fight that army and the garrison all at the same time. So the game plan here is going to be pretty simple. The big guns are going to crush most of my infantry. Foot squires should do okay. The rest of my peasants will not. But that's alright, because we have a ton of archers, and I've said it many times before, but peasant archers, or really any archers, are the great equalizer in Total War. If someone has overwhelming infantry superiority, shoot it to death. That's how you beat Legendary in this game, and that's what we're going to try to do here. So there's a Treb in the back that I have to worry about. What I think I'm going to do is just send one Knight Errant there to go kill it. That fireball, there we go. See what that does. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot. It's not great for sniping characters. What I might do next time is shoot that into the flank of some big guns. That would probably be a little bit better. So we're gonna hold. Hold the line. Hold the line. Let's get a charge here. And you guys can go straight for the treb. For the rock llama. Well, there's some sneaky stabbers there. Are you gonna drop smoke bomb on me? Yep. Bait that out. Works for me. Let's kill him. I should probably run now. Alright, you definitely need to run now. You definitely need to run, Albert. Yeah, he's gonna be able to know. Take a little bit of damage there, not a big deal. Alright, let's just go down the line. Kill those. And focus fire the big guns. Because they hurt a lot. They do a lot of damage. Foot squires will do a great job in this fight, I think.
Ready to loose! Peasant bowman!
Wow, those sneaky stabbers hit well above their weight class, for sure. Are these all archers? No. There's some sneaky stabbers in there too. I don't want to fight them in the woods. Let's send all the infantry in. We're gonna lose a ton of our infantry here, but that's fine. It's all garrison stuff for the most part. Have these Knights of the Realm prey on the back. Got rid of the treb. And yeah, the archer line is doing some seriously good work for us right now.
Run them through! Quick, now! Knights of the Realm! Take the ground! Charge! Bound by honor!
We're gonna get a nice sandwich on the archers in the back.
Crew Bretonnian.
Pretty sure you can take on a war boss yourself, my guy. Got a heroic killing blow. Those smoke bombs are brutal. Oh, with the famed rear charge is coming in. Bretonnians coming over the mountainside. Greenskins, are you ready to die? Albrecht is winning, but it hurt. One more strike. Finish him. Right, shattered.
Doing your bidding. Break them.
Alright, get out of there.
Peasant bowman.
Shoot them.
Infantry.
I want to see Albrecht strike the head off the snake right here. Maybe with a fireball. 270, 237 HP, I think. That might just kill him. Yeah. Beautiful.
As you say.
And we're gonna try to run down as many as we can here because we don't want them coming back. Beautiful indeed. I'm glad that was on the open plain. That was a lot better than like a siege scenario. One thing about Bretonnians, they suck ass in sieges unless you do the Lord spam thing, which we are doing, but that's all over in the Cassyon part of the map in Lustria. That's not here. That's not in Bordeleaux, where we only have one lord. Double fast forward it, kill some greenies, and I'll see you back on the campaign map. Alright, that was simple enough. Really? If I auto-resolve, I'm gonna lose... What? Oh, it's another army. Oh, and then I'll just decline the attack. Do I? I can kill them so easily. If I auto-resolve it, I know I'm gonna lose stuff. Whatever. I'll take it. Just a couple peasants and I can re-recruit. Okay. So, I'm gonna summon the Green Knight here. Ooh, I could do this. Oh, this could get interesting. Do I go minus chivalry? Or pet? The money, right now money's more important than chivalry for me. I'm swimming in chivalry. Ugh. What in the world are you guys doing? I'm gonna have to disband all
Your
that.
coming was foretold.
My strength and wisdom are yours.
What the hell are you guys doing over here? It looks like they can defend all this pretty easily, actually. Let's just disband all the peasants. And see where we're at money-wise.
Protector of the realm.
That
You honor
might not...
me.
Let's see.
I have seen your...
Don't need you, don't need you.
Do you know who I am?
No, actually, no, I do not. Let's just do the peasants.
Blessings of
Okay,
the
yeah, that's
Lady
really not
be
bad at
upon
all.
you.
We're same situation, essentially. And now we have more settlements. So we can send some of the lords here to help out Alberic.
Striking out.
We have so many lords, we're just roaming around. Okay, cool. Very interesting. And then, let's do the tech to get Corone next. And see what that does for me. I'd love to have Lewin in my armies. Dude, I love this Confederation mechanic for Bretonnia. It's so much fun. Alright, well, we'll worry about all that stuff later. Probably in the next part, whenever that happens. What I'm going to do instead is move to
Who
Cassyon.
I am.
And
Honor
some
before
degree.
glory.
Okay, that sucks. I was hoping he would go into the ocean right next to Cassyon himself. But that's alright. These guys can roll together. How difficult will this fight be with just this army?
Striking out.
Too hard? Oh, no. Perfect.
Very well, I go.
Okay. What'd that give us? 6,000 and a black scroll of horror. Interesting. And the purifier trait. Alright, well, I'd say we've established this real nice at this point. Made a nice little stronghold for ourselves in Lustria. And all the way back home in Bretonnia, things are definitely stabilizing as well. And soon we're going to have Corone and King Lewin under our command. The Banner of Parravon. Cassyon. The Merovingian. Or whatever the hell his name is, I don't know. That's from the Matrix. Alright, I think we're going to end it here. And again, I don't know exactly how I'm going to handle these campaign parts going forward. Again, I think it's going to depend on the views, really. Like, if you guys keep really enjoying it, then we'll do some more of it. I certainly like doing these kind of playthroughs and add some nice variety. I'll mix them in with my regular multiplayer content, I'll say that. But I don't know what will be part 2 or whatever. We'll do some streaming for sure as soon as I get OBS set up. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Indie Pride, signing out for now. Have a good one, guys.